Hello on guys, I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. If you're a returning subscriber, as always, guys, welcome back. And I do appreciate the support. Now, guys, I seen something that I couldn't believe. And it was funny, but it was kind of silly at the same time. You know, I'm a little bit older than a lot of younger people out here, which describe me being older, of course. But some of the stuff I see, man, it just leave me for pause. You know what I'm saying? I'm speechless. I can't even explain this. Such is the case of this story I'm going to show you right now. In fact, I'm going to just show you the video. Take a look at this, and we'll come back and do what we do. Look.
My name is Meow, like a cat, but I am a dog.
Why did you call yourself Meow then?
You know, it's kind of like whenever you have a really small dog, like a Chihuahua, and you name it Hercules.
What happens when I hit this thing? Do you react?
I don't like that.
It's a dog controller.
Get the hell out of here. Yo, listen. Before I go any further, let me read you this article real fast. Guys, I'm going to read this article real fast. This article was printed on March 15th, so 2 days ago, on a Friday. It says, woman who claims to identify as a dog explains how instead of boyfriends, she has handlers. Meow Delin left a pair of Australian hosts shocked after they revealed she identifies as the typical adorable pet. The US Twitch streamer appeared on the Kyle and Jackie O show on Thursday, March 14th, to discuss her unorthodox lifestyle. She explained to the hosts, Kyle Sandylands and Jackie O Henderson, that she isn't a part of the furry community, nor is she an adult creator. Instead, Meow is simply just a dog, a Dalmatian breed to be specific. My name is Meow, like a cat, but I am a dog, she immediately declared to the host. So at this point, I think we're all thinking, why is the Twitch streamer named Meow if she identifies as a dog? And podcast host Jackie O had the same train of thought, asking Meow, why did you call yourself Meow then? Meow explained, it's kind of like whenever you have a really small dog, like a Chihuahua, and you name it Hercules. While Meow answered that, Kylie was preparing his first test by activating a dog controlling device near the microphone. Well, Meow appeared to flinch at the device, stating, I don't like that. With her unorthodox lifestyle, you are probably wondering how this impacts Meow's relationships. She told Kyle and Jackie O how she doesn't have a boyfriend, but that doesn't mean she's all by herself. Instead, Meow refers to her partners as handlers, and a name she'd often used to give to dog sitters. Meow said the handlers feed her and take her on walks. We practice training, which is one of my favorite things because I get treats, she added. The toilet question was up next. And yep, Meow admitted to going to the toilet in the backyard on occasions. But if the weather is not kind, she uses the human toilet. Kyle also asked a question around sex, with Meow simply barking in response. And that told him. The interview clip has since been posted on the podcast, social media channels, with a lot of folks having their say. That's enough internet for me, one person declared. Does she go to the vet when she gets sick? Bloody ridiculous, a second person asked, while a third person remarked, there was a time when this type of behavior would be considered psychotic and she'd be put in a medical facility. Though Meow insists she is super serious about identifying as a dog. Hey guys, that was the story. And I found some more footage about this lady on YouTube. And she was on a panel, like one of them panels where it's a bunch of guys asking a bunch of girls questions, so on and so forth. And they asked her basic questions, and I want you to watch her reaction and how she came off. Look.
You're saying that you would like a gentlemanly man, somebody who courts you, takes you on a date, all of these sorts of things?
Absolutely.
I'm a little bit in two minds here because I can hear what you're saying, but then I can see that you're dressed as a cat.
I'm a dog, so.
And you call yourself a dog.
Woof, yes.
Do you think
Nick, could you open that door more?
Perhaps hindering that a little bit, the fact that you are
So
a
I
dog?
don't deserve respect because I'm dressing like an animal?
Well,
I don't deserve to be treated like a person because I'm dressing like an animal?
What was I? Do you think that that might be a deterrent for a man who is more traditional if you're dressing like a dog?
No, because I'm not out seeking anything traditional. I was simply reflecting on a college experience that I had.
So you're not seeking that sort of person?
I appreciate that kind of person. I'm not seeking anything specifically. I don't seek people.
Okay.
I'm not.
So when you look at a relationship, are you looking at like a pet owner type relationship, or like two dogs in the relationship, or what's your ideal?
A partner who loves and respects me and sees me as an equal that I am.
But you see yourself as an actual dog, right? You said you like to go play fetch.
Woof, yes.
So how does that tie into your relationship? Like, what are you looking for if you're a dog?
I'm looking for somebody to throw me a ball and then also say, oh, hey, I appreciate you, bringing in a financial, amount to the situation. I appreciate you having your own thoughts and theories about the world around you, and not somebody who sees me as an animal. I think the issue is that men have a difficult time seeing women in submissive positions without overbearing power toward them, and especially that can lead into like, okay, you see me and a man sees me wearing a dog collar and he's like, oh, I want to tug on that. Are you wearing that collar for me?
Are you saying that the dog thing isn't a sexual fantasy? It's not a kink?
Not in any way.
It's not a submissive sexual fantasy?
Are you a Therian?
No.
No, I think
Like, do you identify as like otherkin?
Why would I do that?
I mean,
it's a
your
little silly.
outward
I think she's
appearance,
having
like that's
fun.
a
I think
reasonable
this is something
question.
that she enjoys doing. The issue is that
It's a
if
valid
you want
question.
a man who wants a more traditional outlook in life, typically this is going to welcome men who have that fetish, as you already know. And it's not necessarily like, I hate it when men sexualize everything, but unfortunately, like, if they see a mentally unwell woman, they're not going to think traditional relationship. They're going to think, I'm going to be able to get quick sex and then run away before she goes crazy. That's their mindset. So I think that although obviously you look really cute and all of that jazz, there is, like, as you were mentioning, like a sort of cognitive dissonance where it's like you're portraying something that doesn't elicit the type of men that you want.
Yeah,
I think there's
she's also not looking.
I am not
wanting
actively looking. I talked about how I'm voluntarily celibate, and how that's something that I'm not interested in. So I find the friendships that cross my path, in a very similar way to what she was talking about, where, whenever men find out that I'm not interested in sex, they don't want to be friends. I understand why somebody would sexualize me, and then upon, hey, I actually don't like you like that, they wouldn't want to be friends. It's just annoying in the fact where it's like, well, shoot, I'm not even like gonna be open to that in general. It's just unnecessary.
Is this a long-term thing for you?
Yes.
The dog thing?
Yes.
You see you're taking this into your relationships one day?
It's been a part of my life my whole life.
And so do you think that this should factor in when you're thinking about the kind of man that you want to be with? Like
Not
I was
at
saying
all.
before, you haven't thought about that? You just want someone who fully accepts you for the dog?
No, I want somebody to hold me accountable for my actions and decisions that I make. And if I'm putting off an image that is inappropriate, then I trust that. Whenever my family first saw me doing social media, I've never engaged in OnlyFans, I've never engaged in cam work. But because of the fact that I'm wearing animal ears, there is a misconception because in the porn industry...
So you've never done any OnlyFans?
No.
Okay. Well, that changes a little bit because it could actually be a phase and it's not something that's an overt sexual
It's interesting
kink.
that I like specify it. Exactly. I designed sexual kink, whenever I specify it's been a part of my life forever, it is a lifestyle that I live. I am the kid that was at school playing wolves on the park, you know what I mean, on the playground, and it does not.
There'll come a time when that has to subside for more adult duties?
I think even in private relationships, there's women who basically say, I'm a fairy, I'm a mermaid, I'm this, but in private relationships, that's expressed only with a partner. I think in your case, you're kind of publicizing that.
Yeah.
I don't think it's necessarily out of the ordinary to be like, oh, I'm this imaginary creature, or I'm this animal. Or
Exactly.
whatever,
I'm
but with a partner.
Yeah. There's no cognitive dissonance for me in who I am or my regard and my role with people. You know, it's not like
So
that.
is it you think you're like genetically, like your biology is canine, or is it the fact that you just take that upon yourself? It's like a personality thing.
It's definitely a personality thing. I'm very doggish, and I've always been that way. I've always like identified.
What
I'm not
breed?
even dating-
What breed of?
What breed do you think I am, Brian? Look at my ears. Look at my spots. What do you think?
A cheetah?
Dalmatian.
I'm not sure.
Girl, did you just say cheetah? It's a Dalmatian.
Are there
Yes.
purple dogs?
You
A purple Dalmatian?
Dalmatian?
I'm a purple Dalmatian. Yes.
All right, guys, that's the story. And I got to admit, that was quite strange and hilarious at the same time. You know what I'm saying? But people have a right to do what they want to do and act as though how they want to act. But you also got to be willing to accept that a lot of ways you feel, a lot of people don't feel that way. And it comes with a lot of scrutiny. And you got to be willing to accept that. That last part I showed, you could see she was getting hot when they was asking her basic questions. The guy asked her about being traditional and stuff like that. She answered him, but she didn't really answer him completely. As soon as the guy spoke, he was respectful. Did you see how offensive she got? So what, because I identify as a dog, I don't need to be treated with respect? It got nothing to do with that. See, this is kind of stuff right here is when we come out of that, we act out of the natural order of things. I don't know what opened the floodgates, but there are a lot of people out here. And this woman does this. She's American, by the way. She's just in Australia doing a tour. She does this. If it makes her money, by all means, do it. But I mean, this is craziness to me. It is. I mean, and you try not to tear people apart, but this right here is like a tear in the natural order of things and just moving backwards. That's not even moving forward. She's sitting up here and she's talking about she goes to the bathroom outside and she don't have boyfriends. She has handlers. And then in another sentence, she wants a guy to say, hey, I respect you for your world views and stuff like that, but you portray yourself as a dog. What dog expresses himself in world views and has financial responsibility and stuff like that? It's like this stuff only goes so far with the acting. And like they said, hey, maybe when you mature a little bit more in life, because she's talking about she's going to do this forever. This is crazy. And then, she says she wants somebody to respect her. Could you imagine going on a date with her? You pull up, she pull up in her car, you see her with all that Mickey Mouse stuff on. She get out the car, first thing she do is give you a leash. You're like, what is this for? And then she get on all fours and shake her ass, and they all walk into the goddamn Cheesecake Factory. Ain't no damn way. See, if people want to do that in their own homes and all this other stuff, that's cool. But when you start pushing that out and get mad at people for not understanding it or accepting it, it's not their fault. That's something with you. Now, granted, this woman has an Instagram with quite a few followers and people are eating that up. But I guarantee you, the people that follow her are probably them sick, old, nasty old men because it looks like a fetish. She got the dog collar on. She seems submissive. And she was lying on the thing when she said, oh, when guys see the collar, they automatically like, oh, yeah, girl, I want to get something. What you think? What you think is portrayed in movies and stuff like that? Curving the minds of people that watch this type of stuff, and then you fit the narrative for something that a lot of women, you're like, nah, I'm shunning that, or something sexual. That's the part. It's like everybody's like dismissive and they're like kind of like, not really taking account for them having an action and then trying to tell you something is something else, but when in actuality, it looks like something else. I said that wrong, but you understand what I'm saying. People are going to think a certain way. if you dressed like a unicorn and somebody say, oh, you're a unicorn, you say, no, I'm not, I'm a Pegasus, it's a difference. And then you get mad because they won't accept that. I mean, come on. Come on. I mean, if she want to do that, that's on her. But I mean, a lot of stuff done started picking up to where everybody want to be something that they not. Now people don't even want to be human beings. You go to the bathroom outside, I guarantee you, if you look at her knees, she ain't got no calluses on. All of that stuff is for show. It's no way you walking around on all fours and stuff. Me, I'm ignorant. If she argue with me about being a dog and all that stuff, I'll be like, all right, cool. I go get some wild dogs out in the street and be like, yo, go communicate with them. Like some dingoes or something out there in Australia. I take it to the bush and put her out there, communicate with them dogs. And they'll run right up on her and tear her ass apart. Now, I'm going to tell you something. This sounds fucked up, but I'm going to say it because you know I'm stupid. So when she meet people, I wonder if she sniffed their ass. I'm just saying, it's just funny. Think about that. You all in character. You come in the house, and she just run her nose up your ass and shit. Like, the people are stupid. I just wanted to share that with you. I'm not going to tear her down because, I mean, I don't know what she does, and, you know, but this is goofy stuff. I mean, it just got it now where people are just taking this too far. I could go on forever with this stuff, but we not. I just wanted to share that with you. I thought that was strange. But I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. I hope she knows what she's doing. That's all I'm saying, because that could be dangerous for her in the future and the present. Hope she be careful. See you in the next video. Take care.